Hi, I'm Noah, and in national news this week, an F-16 Falcon crashed outside of Joint Base Andrews in Maryland on Wednesday. The jet crashed about 6 miles outside of the base in Prince George's County. Luckily, no one was killed during the incident. The aircraft came down a wooded area, but some of the debris only landed about 200 yards from people's homes. And now into Nick with international news.
Hi, I'm Nick, and this week in international news, the deadliest chemical attack yet occurred in Syria, killing over 70 people. This attack happened in the city of Khan Sheikhoun. According to eyewitness, an airstrike hit the center of the town and released a poisonous gas. Based off the symptoms of the injured, they believe this is some kind of chemical compound like sarin gas. Our government has already condemned the action, and now to Meg with local news.
Hi, I'm Meg, and this week in local news, a proposal to cut government funding for rural airports could result in a decrease of Lancaster Airport commuter services. This cut, proposed by President Trump's new budget plan, would trim $175 million from the Federal Department of Transportation funding package, therefore affecting daily flights from Lancaster to Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Lancaster Airport's carrier, Southern Airways Express, is still trying to decide whether to eliminate these flights or raise their cost. Many Lancaster residents are not pleased with this proposal. Now to Mr. Travada with politics.
Hi, I'm Mr. T, and this week in politics, the next 24 hours should tell us whether or not President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Judge Neil Gorsuch, will actually be confirmed to the court. Senate Democrats have been promising to filibuster or delay vote on the candidate, in part in retaliation to Republican senators' blocking of President Obama's Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland. Senate Republicans have stated that they will use what is called the nuclear option, thus changing the rules to require only a 51-vote simple majority to confirm Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. This would be a change permanently to the rules, thus requiring all Supreme Court nominees in the future to only need a simple majority. The next 24 hours should be decisive, and then we will know whether or not Trump has his Supreme Court nominee on the bench for a lifetime term. And now on to Maddie in business.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and this week in business, Australia is trying to sue Apple due to the company violating consumers' rights by refusing to service devices disabled by a software update. Recently, users with iPhones and iPads who use third parties to repair their devices received an error message after trying to download a software update. This error message made the devices unusable. Apple apparently bricked devices repaired through third parties in the software update and then refused to look at or service any of these electronics. The Australian Consumer Commission is accusing Apple of violating consumers' rights because of this incident. In the past, the Australian consumers have gone against Apple 3 other times for similar conflicts. If Apple loses this case, they will face a heavy fine. The Commission stated that there have been 275 identified consumers affected by refusal of service. The maximum penalty per violation is about $830,000 US. That's all for business. Now to Anthony with sports.
This week in sports, I will be updating you on several topics, including Pequot Valley's own girls softball. On Wednesday, Sabrina Ryan struck out 15 batters and pitched a no-hitter game while leading the Braves softball team to a 10-run win against Lancaster Mennonite. The game was truly a team effort, and that is one of the reasons the team has a great 3-1 record to start the season. Also this week in sports, North Carolina beat Gonzaga to win the National Men's Championship, and UConn's women's basketball team lost their 111-game win streak against Mississippi State. For our golf fans, the Masters begin on Thursday and will continue over the weekend. That's it in sports, and now to Arlen with entertainment.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I will be covering entertainment for this week's newscast. WrestleMania is the biggest pay-per-view that the WWE has ever known. WrestleMania 33 has just finished, and I will be covering the recap. First, we saw Neville face off against Austin Aries in a match that Neville won at the end. Next, you saw the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, which saw Mojo Rawley knock everyone out. Oh, and even Gronk was there. Later, you saw the Raw Tag Team title match, which was won by the Hardy Boys, who made their surprising return. Then Randy Orton defeated Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship. Goldberg was destroyed by Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. The last match, you saw The Undertaker and face off against Roman Reigns, which he lost, but he gave his all. I'm Arlen, and that's all for this week's newscast.